Hey guys and gals, Greg and Mortis back with a DVD, one Blu-ray update. And as I'm recording this, it's Friday, March the 4th, 2016. So if you're watching this and it's like 2020 and you've gone back in time to watch some of my previous episodes, it's the present. Now you're looking in the past and you're in the future. So that's pretty sick, man. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Greg Mortis. Welcome to the video. I hope you've subscribed already. If not, right down below, click that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Be sure to give me that thumbs up if you end up liking the video, and comment and share. Would mean a lot to little old me. But this is my little world of horror. And I do ask too that you check us out at landofthecreeps.blogspot.com. That is my podcast where we review each and every 2 weeks. We review at least a couple movies, and we do it in a fun but yet informative way. Got a good crew. Jesse Robbins over there, up there in Canada, and Dr. Shock over in Pennsylvania, and myself, Haddonfield Hatchet, who's been missing a little bit, but he's over in Kentucky. And I've also got my original podcast partner, Dr. Dirty, from my hometown in Mount Airy, North Carolina. So we got a good crew. Everything's rolling good. So I hope you tune in and check us out. And definitely leave us some comments over there. We're on episode 121, fixing to be on episode 122. So very excited. But with that said, it is time to get into what you're watching the video for. And that is the Blu-ray DVD update. Got a little stash here. So very excited to have this. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is go ahead and show my Blu-ray, which I've already done a full review of this, but I figure I'd go ahead and throw it into the stack anyways. But it was the Mutilator Blu-ray release from Arrow Video. And if you want to know all the details and what I thought about this and the packaging and all that, just go back in my channel a couple episodes ago, or one episode or whatever, and you'll see. But the slipcover case. So the Mutilator was the only Blu-ray I picked up. All right, so with that said, these are some I guess these were pawn shop. No, it was actually flea market pickups, and man, I only spent like $2. But first of all, I got from these are really cool too, by the way. I like these, even though they're multi-pack, but it's the AMC Monster Fest collection. And this is the Roger Corman Classics collection #1 here. And what I like about these are that these are pretty much and definitely probably are all public domain movies. But I just love having little collections like this. And this was one that I saw, and it has A Bucket of Blood, which is a really good film. Little Shop of Horrors, The Terror, and The Wasp Woman. And I'm pretty sure I have The Wasp Woman, but I wasn't exactly 100% sure. So I went ahead and got the collection just so I could have The Wasp Woman. So cool little set there. Next up is Classic Collections #2, Monster Fest. Also, there you go. And this one right here had Dementia 13, which I've got like probably 15 times on different sets. Frozen Alive, The Screaming Skull. And the reason I really picked this one up is Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter. I just love the way that sounded, and I've heard about it, but I've never seen it, so I picked it up just for that reason. Yes, Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter. So a cool little set. And then I picked this one up as well. I'd never heard of this one, but it stars Jeff Bridges, Kiefer Sutherland, Nancy Travis, Sandra Bullock, and it's from 20th Century Fox. And don't know anything about this, but it's a movie called The Vanishing. And let me slide over here so you can see it. But The Vanishing. And I am a huge fan of Kiefer Sutherland. Love Sandra Bullock. So why not? Jeff Bridges is always amazing. And don't know. Obsession is the ultimate weapon. So if you've seen this movie, definitely comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. Like I said, I was going by the cast alone. Looked like a stellar cast, and it's supposed to be kind of a thriller movie. So, picked it up. Why not? And then I got this one as well. Seen this one multiple times, but had never owned it for whatever reason. So glad I found it. There again at flea market, so like pennies on these things. And it has a very young Jessica Alba, Seth Green, Devon Sawa, and it's the movie Idle Hands. I love this film. Such a cool little comedy horror flick, I guess you could say, where the main guy here, man, this dude, his hand becomes possessed, and it's like all this wanting to kill people, and it's just really cool. And I love Seth Green, man. That dude is so freaking hilarious. But glad to have this on DVD. This was Columbia Pictures release, and I got some special features and everything. Like I said, I've seen it multiple times. Really love it. I went ahead and picked it up just because of being DVD. And the last pickups here, these were actually, and I wanted to mention this as I'm recording, picked all these up right here at Dollar General. I don't know if you have a Dollar General in your neighborhood. If you do, I highly recommend going and checking them out. I'd actually honestly forgot that Dollar General sold movies. And somebody on my Facebook page had posted that they had picked up Land of the Lost, the TV series back in the 80s that I absolutely grew up on and loved. And they said they picked up season 3 for $5. And so I went in hoping to find it. I only went into one of them. I've got 3 or 4 in town, so I got a few more to go look to see if I can find it. But didn't find that. But what I did find was a hookup on Full Moon Pictures, man. I'm talking Full Moon Films, and I was able to get a bunch. First one I picked up is Evil Beyond Evil, and it's Witch House #1. And all these were $2.95 each. And but once again, Witch House, this was #1. And they had so many of these Full Moon films, and a lot of them already on. So, I didn't pick them up. Subspecies, Puppet Masters, some stuff like that. Ginger Dead Man, and God, I can't remember what all else. But these were some I did not own. Witch House was one of them. The other one, this is Demon Fire. This is Witch House 3, The Legacy Continues. They didn't have the second one. I want to go ahead and get the second one, and honestly do not know how many of the Witch House films they are. But that's a sexy looking cover, and I love to get into Full Moon films. If you've never watched any Full Moon films, I highly recommend them. They're so much fun, low budget, good cheese horror. And Charles Band directs a lot of these, and then he has other directors. But yeah, Witch House #3. Next one up is Magic of the Killing Kind, and it's Ragdoll. There you go. I've actually seen this one before, and thought it was decent, but went ahead and picked it up because it's super cheap. And I love getting cheap movies, man. And like I said, Dollar General, man, you're hooked up right now. And then another one called Decadent Evil, Desperate, Deranged, Depraved. And to my knowledge, I don't know that I've ever heard of this one. So I'm definitely going to be checking this one out really soon. Decadent Evil. And this one, I believe, was actually, this one actually was directed by Charles Band. So definitely wanting to check it out. Got a cool looking little creature. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of the glare, because it still has the plastic. But check out the little creature thing there. That's one thing I loved about Charles Band and Full Moon, kind of like the Puppet Master series. I'm a huge fan of the Puppet Masters. And I think there's 10. I know they have Puppet Master 10, which was Axis. And I just loved that whole series. I loved Blade, of course, and then they had Tunneler and Pinhead, and they had so many, man, and just freaking amazing. Loved them. The next one up, this one is actually from Inception Media Group. And I'd heard some things about this, so I don't know a lot about it, except that the cover looked pretty cool. And this one was directed by Kieran Hawkes, and he likes to hear his victims squeal, and it's a movie called Piggy. And I think this is actually on Netflix, but for $2.95, went ahead and picked it up. Check out the back there. Yeah, Piggy. So I'm going to definitely be checking that one out as well. And then the last one I picked up, Dr. Shock said this was a really good film, and I'm pretty darn sure I've seen this one a few years back. But regardless, I'm glad to have it. He said it was a real gory film. It's a slasher flick, so he said it's pretty cool. And it's from Dimension Extremes, and it's called Storm Warning. And this is the unrated version, once again, for $2.95. And it's a great thrill ride loaded with scares and loads of gore. And it's from the director of Urban Legend. So it's Storm Warning. And there's the back of it. You can see it without glaring too bad. But yeah, check that out. So Anyway, so that's my Blu-ray DVD. Not a ton, but I did get some really good deals, and that's what I always look for. That's the gold, that I'm looking for. Not necessarily, just getting movies, but getting some really cool movies at a super cheap price. So if you have a Dollar General in your neighborhood, definitely, man, I highly recommend it. I mean, when I walked in, literally, like, I felt like there was a light shining down, going, oh, because of all the full moon. There was still several more I wanted in there, but I just didn't have enough cash on me. So hopefully they'll still have them in the future, so I can go by and pick up the rest of them, because I am a huge, huge, huge fan of full moon pictures, man. I love those guys. So Dollar General, if you have one, go check them out. So with that, this is my DVD Blu-ray update. I know it hasn't been a lot, but I do appreciate you watching. If you like this video, give me that thumbs up. Give me a comment on some of these titles. If you've seen them, let me know what you thought about them. Any other places, too, let me throw this out. If there's any other places that you have in your area that you buy movies that you don't think other people might think they sell them, kind of like your Family Dollars and Big Lots and different places. But if you have some stores that you like to go to pick up movies and they're good price, man, comment down below and let me know where you go, and let me check it out and see if I can find one in my area. So with that said, landofcreeps.blogspot.com, Gregor Mortis, my little world of horror, and I got some more videos coming up this weekend. I got to work late one night, so hopefully Sunday-ish I'll have a movie review up. I'm going to review some movie, don't know which one yet, but I'm going to definitely have us a video review up. So check us out. Me, Gregor Mortis, my little world of horror, signing out till next time. Peace. See you on the flip side. Yeah.